Ready.
Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Jordan Blaikie, the liver flush man, here on the west coast of Vancouver Island, Victoria, Canada. West coast of Canada. Here's our beautiful Pacific Ocean, and I'm going to teach you right now how to do what I call the Kelperidoo pot. This is an invention that I made. It's based off of the neti pot, the nasal douche that cleans the hemispheres of your brain. All right. So here it is, ladies and gentlemen. Look, this is a bull kelp. This is the highest source of iodine, natural source of iodine on the planet, which chelates heavy metals, which means it bonds to heavy metals. It's a heavy metal detox, all right, and it also decalcifies the endocrine glands, including the pineal gland, pituitary gland, thyroid gland, hypothalamus gland, all the higher centers of the body, energy centers. So this is how you do it, all right? So what you do is you go to the end, this end over here. You need to be nice and thin like this, so it's going to stick in your nostril, and you bite it here like this, and you make sure that there's a hole in there so the water can pass through, so you have to keep biting it up until there's a hole. Okay, keep going. Okay, there's a hole now, and it fits in there. Okay, so perfect. There we go. That's the requirements of that. Then go into the ocean like this. You put it inside, submerge it in, fill it up with ocean water. Now this ocean water is really, really cold. All right, this is going to be freezing cold water, so it's going to be very, very refreshing. Now what this is training for circular breathing. For playing the Kelperidoo, which is another, I was the first one to post the Kelperidoo on YouTube. So what it is the Kelperidoo pot. This Kelperidoo pot, the water is in this kelp here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to place it in the nostril here, the left nostril, stick it in. Let me get that so you can see here. Alright, stick it in like this. And then what I'm going to do is tilt my head this way, and I'm going to lift up. Now what it's doing is going up the nasal passage, up in near the brain to the upper sinus cavity, and it's coming out the other nostril. It feels really good. You can take huge fresh breaths of air, all the negative ions of the ocean, the amazing sea salt, with the monatomic elements. So you do one nostril, and you always do the other one too. You have to balance the hemispheres of the brain. So if you only do one side, you'll actually literally feel like you're gonna get dizzy and fall over, because it's readjusting and balancing your hemispheres of the brain, and you feel a little bit tipsy because one side is clearing. All right. So now the right side, balance it out, get it in there. All right. Turn your head to the side. Out. And then clear it. Now what it does, it's going in the sinus cavity here and here, all in here, up near the ears. It's opening up these cavities, and if you plug your nose and you blow, you hear this noise, kind of like a popping sensation when you're in a plane and you're trying to clear your sinuses and equalize it, or scuba diving. It's just like that. So it's opening up these glands, all right? This is going to prevent sinus infections in the winter. Amazing sea salt. And next, we're going to play the didgeridoo. Now this one is too small to play the didgeridoo, so we'll just play a horn didgeridoo with circular breathing. Then I'll get a bigger kelp. We'll go show you all the kelp that's on the beach here. So this is the little horn ditch. Okay, it's too long still. This is not the real drone of a ditch, it's just the horn. Try to get the horn there. All right, so let's keep it going. Bring it on over here. Let's show them the kelp here on the beach. This is what the kelp looks like. They all get washed up here on the beach. Bring the camera even closer, get a nice look at all this kelp here. These ones are about medium sized. They get much bigger, and especially over here, this big group of them. So they see all these. See all these? Look at this. There's like dozens and dozens of them here. So you can play the didgeridoo. Now I'll show you how to do that. So here's a nice fresh one I got that'll make a good didgeridoo. These leaves are really good for drying. All you do is take a bite out of the cap like that. No tools, no knife, no nothing. Then I just rip it open. This is going to make the bell part of the didge. And that stuff's good to eat fresh as well. And then here would just make the mouthpiece. It's much easier if you do have a knife. I'm just showing you that you can do it without one. All right. So here we are, ladies and gentlemen, the real didgeridoo, the Kelperidoo. Alright, there it is, ladies and gentlemen, the Kelperidoo, and finally, the last part of the video. We're going to recycle all these materials. I'm going to bring them home and dry them. Then I'm going to powder them up into a powder, put them on salad dressings. So we just place them in here, then I bring them home, dry them up, show you the whole process of that. So just go along the beach and find the freshest ones you can, and collect them up. And that's it, folks. We'll be back the next part of the video. I'll fill up these buckets, and we'll be back at home, and I'll show you how to dry them, and then finally how to grind them and powder them. And then you got the highest quality right from your own ocean, eating locally from your own environment.